Yeah, hello. I'm Martin from Photoakademie.eu, and here I will take you with me on this journey through my workflow from this special image, which I shot outside in the archipelago of Stockholm during a live session for the Photo Academy. And I like to explain some little things, and I like to show you a special adjustment in the basics I often do with the temperature and the tint. And let's start with these black and white settings. And at first, so you can see the image and the basic adjustments, I want to switch off the specials here. And go back to this color. So that's right. Yeah, at first with this special adjustments here for the temperature, the white balance adjustments, I do this kind of adjustments for a black and white photograph, and the reason of I like to play with these special colors like this yellow and this green touch in the image during my adjustments for the black and white. And as you can see, I use this black and white adjustments here. So, if I go back to my white balance and choose more bluish or more yellowish, you can see what happened to this image. The same with the tints, like the more green or the more magenta, you can see there's something happened with this special adjustments. And I will go back to my standards. So you can do a lot with only this adjustments here for the white balance, together with these adjustments for your black and white image. And as you can see here, I did a little bit with the recovery, the fill light, and in the reason of I will print this image, I have a look here, especially on the highlights. The darkest part of the histogram doesn't matter so much. It's a little bit too dark here, down here, so what else? It doesn't matter. But the lightest part of the histogram, that's the important thing. Like in this smaller areas here in the sky, this is the paper color, the paper white. So here I have to take a look, especially on this little triangle here, that there's not too much highlights like you can see now. This is on, and this is maybe too much for the paper white. So take care of this little boy here, this triangle on the lighter part of the histogram. Yeah, I have a clarity, a little bit of contrast and the brightness and so on. So you can see all my adjustments here. You can try these adjustments even on your image. Maybe it's okay for you. Try it. Like the black and white adjustments here, maybe it's helpful for you too. And mostly in the reason of I play with the contrast during the black and white conversation, I have a very, very radical curve here. You can like this or not, it's up to you, it's your taste. I want to have this special look, this contrasty look for my images, so I choose this special curve. It's different from image to image, so you have to play with this. Split toning is one of my favorites for the black and white conversion. This is a orange color for the highlights and the bluish color for the shadows. And then I choose the balance here. Maybe I use more of the highlights color, maybe I use a little more of the shadow color. It's up to the image and my mood, so you can play with this also. Yeah, so Claude, we have here some details and a little bit of the noise reduction. I used this special kind of noise reductions because I have some effects here. It's the grain effect I use. So I don't want to have the noise from my camera. I want to have a special grain, like you can see here, and the 100%. And this is the reason why I use the special adjustments for the noise reduction here, especially for the color. And yeah, we've got some effects on the vignetting here. I like to choose. The camera calibration is on the normal Adobe standard. And one special thing I often do on my images is the gradient tool. And as you can see here down in the image, we have 2 points. One with this adjustments, a little bit of the brightness, hard contrast, hard clarity. And then we have the other point over here. It's a little softer gradient with only clarity. And I like to have a special clarity over the all image with the little bit on the landscape part of the image. So we have 2 different, in this case the same 100% clarity, but with this one point I choose my adjustments I need for the image, and then I take a second point with only the clarity to raise the clarity up to make it more more dramatic for the details on the overall image. Yeah, and that's it. This is my workflow, my special workflow for those kinds of black and white images. And yeah, it's up to you. Play with all the settings, try them, choose them, play with them. Maybe it's good for you, maybe it's a different adjustment. It's up to you. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Martin, and I say goodbye.